For decades, we've all been told that the sit-up is the absolute key to a strong core. But what if that advice is, well, just wrong? What if this one simple daily exercise is actually putting millions of people over 60 at risk of a serious spinal injury? Today, we're going to dig into why an orthopedic surgeon is telling everyone to stop doing sit-ups and, more importantly, what we should be doing instead.
I mean, listen to that. That's a direct quote from an orthopedic surgeon, and it really cuts right to the heart of the issue. The very exercise so many of us thought was building strength might actually be causing real, long-term damage to our spines. It's a heck of a warning, and it forces us to completely rethink what we know about core fitness.
So, let's break down this myth. Why is the good old setup, a staple in gyms and homes for generations, suddenly getting called out as a major risk? The answer is absolutely critical for anyone who wants to stay mobile, stable, and prevent a dangerous fall as they get older. And that really is the central question we have to ask ourselves. When the goal shifts from getting a six-pack to just staying on your feet, are sit-ups the right tool for the job? It turns out all the evidence is pointing to a very clear no. Okay, so let's get into the mechanics of why this is such a problem. You see, it's not just that sit-ups are ineffective for improving balance, it's that the movement itself can be actively physically harmful to your spine. And here is the fundamental mismatch. A sit-up trains one motion and one motion only, bending your spine forward. But real-world stability, not falling over, requires the complete opposite. It requires the ability to stay strong and upright. The exercise is literally training a skill that has nothing to do with what we actually need. So here's the really crucial point. Every single sit-up you do forces your spine to bend over and over again. That repeated motion puts a ton of pressure on those delicate discs in your lower back. And over time, that can lead to some serious problems. We're talking chronic pain, degeneration, and even herniated discs. Okay, so if sit-ups are officially out, what's in? Well, the answer isn't about doing more crunches. It's about tapping into this amazing internal system our bodies already have to keep us balanced. The danger was that repetitive bending, so the solution has to be all about keeping us stable and upright. And this is the key idea right here, proprioception. Just think of it like your body's own internal GPS. It's this non-stop feedback loop between your brain and your body that lets you stand, walk, and fix your balance automatically, without even thinking about it. It's the very thing that keeps you from falling over. Now, the bad news is that as we get older, our internal GPS can get a little less accurate. But here's the fantastic news. It's not a lost cause, not at all. You can actively retrain the system, you can recalibrate it, and you can start seeing improvements almost instantly with one very specific, very simple movement. So here it is, the solution. Instead of punishing our spines with sit-ups, we can use a simple micro-movement that orthopedic surgeons recommend to directly retrain this balance system. And the best part? It takes just seconds, and almost nobody is doing it. And here it is. The single leg stance. Yep, it's that simple. Just stand near something sturdy for safety, gently lift one foot a tiny bit off the floor, find a spot to look at in front of you, and just hold it. This one simple act forces your internal GPS, that proprioceptive system, to fire on all cylinders. It wakes up all those little stabilizer muscles in your ankles, your knees, your hips, and recalibrates your balance right then and there. And that's the magic number, just 30 seconds. That's all it takes on each leg to send this powerful signal back to your brain and muscles, strengthening the very connections that keep you from falling. It's a tiny, tiny investment for a massive payoff in stability. The real power of this move is just how easy it is to do. You don't need a gym, you don't need any special equipment. You can literally do this while you're brushing your teeth or waiting for the coffee to brew or talking on the phone. This is how you make staying stable an effortless part of your everyday life. So let's just recap why this is so much better. First, you're protecting your spine, not crushing it. Second, you're directly training the exact system that prevents falls. And third, you're strengthening all those little stabilizer muscles that sit-ups completely ignore. It's just a safer, smarter, and way more effective approach. And ultimately, that's the whole mindset shift right there. It's about moving from focusing on how you look to focusing on how you function, on longevity, and on your independence. The real win isn't about how your stomach looks, it's about your ability to move through the world safely and with confidence. Which really brings us to a final crucial thought. If an exercise as common as the sit-up is actually wrong for this goal, what other fitness rules are we just following out of habit? It's a powerful reminder to always question the why behind our routines.
After all, the goal isn't just to exercise, it's to get stronger, safer, and healthier for the long run. Makes you think, doesn't it?